I always get asked this question, like, why'd you become a fighter? And I thought, this would be a good little video series. So now we got episode one on how and why I became a fighter. 15 years ago, I was in Texas playing arena football. I was about 282 pounds back then, and I had decided to come back home. And good thing I decided to come back home because I was in Galveston, Texas, and that's when that hurricane had hit Galveston, Texas, and we were staying right on the beach. So if I had stayed, then I would have been wiped out. But yeah, when I came back home, I was, like I said, I was about 282 pounds, and I was eating like I was still a football player, but I wasn't training like I was a football player. And then I had got like fat. Like I'm not sure how much I weighed, but I still remember this to this day. I took my shirt off to get in the shower, I think, or something like that. And then like I saw like there was a roll on my side, on my right side. And I was like, I just thought I was leaned over. And then like I tried to straighten my body out and the roll was still there. And I was like, hell no. So like right after that, I joined American Family Fitness, and I started lifting with one of my homeboys from high school. And I remember we were doing bench press, and I looked over because if you've been in what's Crunch Fitness now, but if you've been to AmFam when it was over there on Brook Road, you'll see that there's a big open space where they do the Group X classes, and one of the Group X classes is kickboxing. So I'm doing my bench press and I'm looking, and then when the instructors came out, and he was like, man, you looking, you might as well come in and try it. So I was like, you gotta tell me twice. So I wrapped up my bench press and then went to the class and kind of like, messed around a little bit. That's when like MMA was just starting to like get big, kinda. You would start seeing fights or hear people talking about it. So I was like, I didn't know the difference between kickboxing and MMA, but I was like, it's a fighting sport. I try it out. And that's when I started doing the classes. And I remember, I think it was before my first week officially starting the classes, like actually getting into classes, I had watched Never Back Down. And I saw like this dude kind of like, he was a football player like me. He just came off the street to try to, learn some MMA, and went to a party and then got beat up and all. You seen Never Back Down. If you haven't seen Never Back Down, go and check it out. But so I remember being in the introductory like beginners class. I'm looking at everybody else, and then like the scene from Never Back Down popped in my head, and I was like, I don't think I should be I think I should be with the advanced people. And I don't know if I said this or not, but D was the one who first told me to go into the kickboxing class before he ever even knew me. And he was like, you want to go to the advanced class? I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think I could do it. And he was like, have you ever done boxing? No. Kickboxing? No. Any kind of martial art? No. So why would you go to the advanced class? You don't even know the basics. And I just remember like, that makes sense. This ain't Hollywood. In Hollywood, you can go straight from never doing anything to the advanced class and excel. But in real life, you gotta crawl before you can walk. And that was my first, not only kickboxing lesson, but life lesson, fighting lesson. And me and D are still tight to this day. But yeah, I'll give y'all some more later.